Hey guys, 7 seconds here. Today I'll be showing you how to make an automatic sugarcane farm. Right now there are 2 sugarcane farms behind me. One of them is a larger one and the other one has just 1 column of sugarcane. They both use the same design, so you can just extend the small one to however long you want and it should just work the same. You can also customize how much storage you have depending on how much sugarcane you actually want to have in the end. So I'll be walking you through how to design the small sugarcane farm and then make this one bigger to suit your needs. The design is pretty redstone friendly, with the only taxing parts being the observer, piston, maybe this redstone dust and this hopper down here, and the rest is quite simple. The glass here is optional just to make the contraption a little more aesthetic, but the blocks used for the redstone here, what I used was white concrete. This is completely optional. It can be any solid block that isn't affected by gravity. This is just a regular stair. It can be any stair you want, it doesn't really matter. I've used a quartz stair here though. Okay, so what you're actually going to need for the build is 1 stair of your choice, 1 redstone dust, 4 blocks of your choice, 1 block of mud, 1 hopper, 1 sugarcane to start the plant, 1 observer, 1 piston, 10 glass blocks, but you can choose any block, 1 water bucket, and 1 chest. Now some of these quantities have to be modified depending on how big your farm is going to be, so blocks like the piston and observer obviously will be increased, but mainly everything will cost more depending on how big your farm is. So with that out of the way, we can get straight into the build. First, you're going to place down your chest right here and then attach a hopper into the chest. You need to make sure the hopper is actually going into the chest and not into the ground like that. Next, you're going to hold shift and place a mud block on top of it, just to make sure you don't open the hopper menu by accident. Then you're going to place 1 block here, get your stairs, and then put them on top like that. You can break this block, it's not needed. And you're going to cover just the sides of this stair like that, and then put water in here. Next, you're going to place 1 block up here, followed by a piston, and an observer facing this way. So the observer face should be looking out to where your sugarcane will be, and the red dot needs to just head to the back of the thing. Next, you're going to put a block right behind the piston, and then follow that up by 1 redstone dust, like that. What we can do now is place the sugarcane in. As you can see now, we can actually plant it because there's water behind these 2 blocks. Next, you're going to cover this contraption with glass. As I said before, it can be any block you want, but glass just looks kind of nice. And there, it's now covered in glass. So just for the purposes of demonstrating the actual contraption itself, I'm going to increase the tick speed of the server just so that the plants grow a lot faster. So the way you want to do that, if you want to, is by doing /game rule, random tick speed, and then specifying your tick speed. So I'm going to put 1000 in because this will grow things really fast. Now those two farms are active, and this one should fire any second. There it is. And after the sugarcane is broken by this piston, it goes into the mud, and it goes through the mud into the hopper, which then goes into this chest, giving you the sugarcane you need. Now that we've done this farm, I'm going to show you how to make these 2 farms into something a little bigger like this. So I think just to make this a little easier, we're just going to adjust this one into something like that. So first of all, what you want to do is just probably clean up this area. And what we're going to do is we're just going to attach more stairs to this one, like that, and then obviously add our covering block there. So we've just made this longer. Now we'll make this longer, as well as this, and the observers too. Oh, other way around. As well as this redstone. So as you can see, it's basically just extending the entire thing. So it's quite self-explanatory. So all of the blocks have just been extended, but the thing that's a little tricky is the hopper, because you could just have the hopper leading into an individual chest on every block, but that'll be really inefficient and it'll probably look really weird too. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold shift and right click a hopper onto our existing hopper like this. And what that does is it creates a hopper chain that gradually goes down into our main hopper, which then goes into our chest. So this means we don't have to have 5 different chests here just to do the same thing. Now, right before we put our mud blocks in and put the sugarcane in to finish it off, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have the water sources set up correctly. So we're going to put a block here just to limit leakage, and then waterlog each individual stair, just like that. Then you're going to cover this side with the mud that you need, and then plant your sugarcane. Now just to style it up a little, we're just going to fill up this area with glass, just so it does look a little better, because it doesn't look the best like this. Alright guys, and that is how you make your very own automatic sugarcane farm, whether it's a small or a bigger one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.